In a political landscape that never ceases to surprise, the race for New York City's next mayor is delivering some of the most shocking poll numbers we've seen in modern history. Forget what you thought you knew about New York politics. The latest data paints a picture that could redefine the city's future. Welcome to Shocking Election Polls. Today, we're diving deep into the Big Apple, where a three-way battle is raging between Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani, former Governor Andrew Cuomo running as an independent, and Republican Curtis Sliwa. The numbers are in, and they are staggering. Let's break it down. According to a polling average from Race to the White House, Zohran Mamdani is leading the pack with a commanding 46.6% of the vote. Andrew Cuomo, in a once unthinkable comeback bid, is holding on to 30.4%, while Curtis Sliwa trails with 16.3%. Real Clear Politics shows a very similar story, with Mamdani at 46.0%, Cuomo at 30.5%, and Sliwa at 16.6%. The consistency across these averages points to a clear, and for many, a shocking trend. But let's look at the individual polls, because that's where the drama really unfolds. A recent Marist poll has Mamdani even higher at 48%, with Cuomo at 32% and Sliwa at 16%. That's a significant 16-point lead for Mamdani, a figure that would have been unimaginable just a few years ago. And then we have the Hill/Emerson poll. This one is a bombshell. It shows Zohran Mamdani hitting the 50% mark, a critical threshold for avoiding a runoff. In this poll, Andrew Cuomo drops to 25%, and Curtis Sliwa picks up some ground to 21%. A 25-point lead for a Democratic Socialist in the race for mayor of New York City. Even a Fox News poll, which some might expect to show a tighter race, has Mamdani with a comfortable lead. They've pegged him at 47%, with Cuomo at 31% and Sliwa at 15%. So what's the big shock here? It's not just that Mamdani is leading. It's the sheer scale of his lead and what it signifies. A progressive wave that could be on the verge of taking over the nation's largest city. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. Andrew Cuomo, a former governor who resigned in controversy, is still pulling in nearly a third of the vote as an independent. This demonstrates a resilient base of support and raises questions about the Democratic Party's hold on its more moderate members. And what about Curtis Sliwa? While his numbers may seem low, his presence in the race is critical. Polling suggests that if Sliwa were to drop out, the race would tighten significantly, with many of his voters potentially flocking to Cuomo. This makes him a powerful figure in this election, whether he can win or not. The final weeks of this campaign are sure to be a roller coaster. Will Mamdani maintain his stunning lead? Can Cuomo stage an even more dramatic comeback? The polls have given us a shocking snapshot, but the final decision rests with the voters of New York City.